Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Fantastic to have you with us again. It's going to be another beginner's tips video. Today we're just going to be talking about cornering techniques. Don't expect anything knee down, too far leaning or anything like that. Literally just got new tyres on my bike, so I'm not going to be doing anything too exciting. So this is kind of aimed at beginners, talking about counter steering. So yeah, stick around, we'll go through a few little basics. So the first things we're going to do, we're just going to talk about slow speed turning. So we all know how this works. We turn the handlebars in the direction we want to go, look where we want to go, and then the bike goes there. So just do a little U-turn in this car park, move off, look where I want to go, use the back brake, use the clutch. I've got full lock on there, no problem at all. And we all know how that works. We have to do that on our test and do it on a basic training in the UK as well. And we use it when we're doing slow speed manoeuvres all the time. This is the first time I've done U-turns for a very long time, so I'm a little bit rusty myself. So there we go. Just using the back brake, using the clutch, and turning the handlebars in the direction that we want to go. Nothing surprising there, nice and easy. When you get out on the road though, when we start looking at cornering a little bit more quickly, you'll see bikes leaning over. And we have to lean to get our bikes to go around corners. Now, I'm only doing 25 miles per hour at the moment, so I'm actually still turning my bars in the direction that I want my bike to go. So turning right, I'm turning the wheel to the right, turning left, I'm turning the wheel to the left. And I'm keeping the bike quite upright when I do that. As I get going quicker and quicker, that becomes less and less effective, and I can no longer keep the motorcycle upright while I'm trying to turn the corner. And this is where a technique called counter steering comes in. Speed's now about 50 miles per hour. And if I keep the bike upright in a straight line, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push gently on my right hand bar as if I'm trying to turn the front wheel to the left, and my bike's going to dip over and want to lean over to the right. And if I do the opposite, if I push on my left bar, the bike wants to fall over to the left. Now I'm not doing anything else, all I'm doing is pushing on the bar. What that's effectively doing is when I want to turn left, I push on the left bar and the bike leans over to the left. So effectively you are turning the front wheel in the opposite direction to the way you want to go. And we kind of do that naturally when we're riding a motorcycle, but one of the important things, and I've touched on in a previous video, is look where you want to go, and we will naturally counter steer. Counter steering is one of the most important techniques that you can learn on a motorbike. It's important that you learn it at your own pace. Some people will find it very natural, other people won't find it so natural. That's fine. Find a quiet road, find somewhere that you know, do it in a car park, it doesn't matter. But learn at your own pace, stay safe, just take your time and get a feel for ride in a straight line, push away on one bar, and feel the bike want to lean over. Now all of these corners down here, I'm not really doing anything else. I'm keeping my body upright, I'm not changing my position on the seat at all, I'm not transferring any weight to either peg, I'm not consciously trying to push the bike over. All I'm doing is pushing on the handlebar away from me in the direction that I want the bike to lean. So I'm pushing on the left bar and the bike will turn to the left. Again, pushing on the left bar, the bike will turn to the left. And again, we're going straight, push on the right bar, bike wants to dip to the right. Push on the left bar, bike wants to dip to the left. Get out on your bike and give it a little go. It's very gentle, very, very gentle. and you have to relax on your bike a little bit, because otherwise your bike won't do what you want it to do. If you're tense on your bike, it won't go where you want it to. So just relax. You're going along a nice straight little bit of road. Any speed over about 40 miles per hour will do. Push on one bar, feel the bike roll over. Push on the other bar, feel the bike roll over. That is the basics of counter steering. I'll put some links in the descriptions below if anyone's interested in the physics and how it actually works. That's far too complicated to go into in this video while I'm riding, and I'm not one for lecturing, so I'll put some links in the description below, and you can check them out if you're interested in why that works and how it works. If you're not, get out on your bike and try it anyway. Have a go, and you will get the idea. Counter steering will work at other speeds, but if you want to try it for yourself, like I said, get going along about 40 miles an hour. Just push gently, and I stress the word gently, on one bar, and feel the bike lean and feel the bike lean. Every bike acts slightly differently, and how quickly it reacts to that. So you've got to try it on your own bike and feel what your bike wants to do. And like I said, relax when you're trying it out, because if you're not relaxed, your bike won't do what you want it to do anyway. So yeah, counter steering's really important. We don't get taught it very much when we're learning to ride, and it's something that you just kind of get dumped with learning or trying to learn on your own. So get out and give it a go. Like I said, find a nice safe space to do it in. Don't put yourself or anyone else at risk. Find a nice quiet road like this one. There's nothing behind me, there's nothing in front of me. Push on the right bar, push on the left bar, push on the right bar, push on the left bar. Now just feel what your bike wants to do. Once you get a feel for that, then you can start doing other things as well, which help your bike corner. So, in conjunction with counter steering, we can shift our weight on the bike, and there's lots of different ways that we can do that. One way is through our feet. So we push on the right bar to go around this right hand corner, and I push down on the peg with my right hand foot as well, and it transfers the weight. And I can show you that again on straight road. Push on the right peg, not doing anything else to go around that corner. Push on the left peg, again not doing anything else on that corner, just pushing down on the pegs. Didn't counter steer, didn't move the bars at all. Again, push on the right peg, and I'm going around that corner. They're very gentle corners, you can't do this on a sharp corner. Push on the left peg and we'll go around that corner as well. So using your feet is one way you can do it. You can also move your weight up and down on the bike. So I'm sat up very straight at the moment. If I hunker down, it lowers the centre of gravity on my bike, and then anything that I do, the bike becomes more responsive to. So when you see MotoGP riders racing around a track, so they're hunkered down on the bike to get their centre of gravity as low as possible, and it makes the bike more responsive to inputs in corners, not only for aerodynamics. So yeah, if I go from a sitting up position to a sitting down position, or a slumped over position, I'm on a sporty bike, so that's easy. It lowers my centre of gravity, and it allows me to corner easily and lean the bike more with less input. So again, just get a feel for how moving your weight affects how your bike reacts. Again, be safe when you're doing it, but get out there and try it and practice. Try shifting your weight mid-corner. Don't do it too much because you might fall off. But try shifting your weight mid-corner and see what happens. Again, be careful, take your time, practice, and you'll start to feel how your bike reacts to you. You are an integral part of a motorcycle, and it's important that you understand how using your own weight affect how your bike handles. The only way that you can figure that out for yourself is to get out there and try it. You can watch my videos, you can watch other people's videos on countersteering as much as you like, but there is no substitute for getting out there and giving it a go. The things I will say is don't be scared of leaning your bike over. So the surface is good and you've got suitable speed going into a corner, your bike will lean a long way. Don't overdo it, practice, be safe, get a feel for your bike and gradually build up your speed, build up your lean angles, build up your cornering technique until you become confident. You can't become confident if you don't practice, and you can't relax if you don't practice. And being relaxed in corners and being relaxed on your motorbike is one of the biggest things that you can do to improve your riding. I've said it in previous videos, if you're not relaxed on your bike won't do what you want it to do, or it will do unexpected things. Relax. The only way you relax is getting out there and practicing. Put miles and miles and miles on your bikes and you will learn so much. So we've talked about slow speed riding and turning the bars in the direction you want to go. We've also talked about countersteering at a very basic level and pushing away on each bar and how that affects what your bike does and how that leans your bike over. So again, right bar, left bar, right bar, left bar. We've also talked a little bit about shifting your weight. One of the other ways that we can shift our weight on a bike is to move our bum on the seat. It's a little bit more of an advanced technique and ultimately it leads to you being able to get your knee down. I'm not going to talk about that in this video, it's not really appropriate to do it. If you do want to learn to get your knee down, please go to a track. The road is not the time and place to be learning that kind of stuff. So yeah, like I've been saying throughout this video, stay safe, don't put yourself or others at risk. Enjoy learning to ride your bike. Get out there and put miles on it. If you're nervous, just keep practicing. Just keep practicing. It will come. And everything is interlinked. Relaxing, practicing, and getting confidence, they're all linked together. And all of it just comes putting miles and miles on your bikes. So I hope you found this useful. It was very brief, quickly talking about the different ways that we can corner on a motorcycle. Talked a little bit about slow speed, turning the bars in the direction you want to go. Talked a little bit about counter steering, how that works. Like I said, I'll put some links below. We also talked briefly about how you use your weight and shift your weight to move the bike on the road as well. So that's it guys, thank you very much for joining us again. Awesome having you along for the ride as always. Hope you found this video useful. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Check out the links below if you want to learn a little bit more about counter steering. Ride safe guys, get out on those bikes and practice, and remember to relax. Enjoy it. See you again soon.